Right, you saw nothing. Yeah, it did put back my settings. Alright. Session settings. Let's see here. Am I now on? Back for. Okay, I apologise for the issues here. I think running tabs and almost breaking my laptop kind of gave some knock-on effects I don't like. So, Delta, exclamation mark, Echo Lima, Echo Bravo Dollar. Where's Dollar? There. Echo. I need to go PC lobby. Let's try this time. I accidentally retracted the message. Good job, me. I'm glad I spent the time to type that out. Just to disband the message. Fail. So it was Kilo for question mark at Delta exclamation mark Echo Lima Echo Bravo Dollar Echo. Hey 00Q. I promise this is the first time I tried to stream Monster Hunter today. Definitely isn't the second time after, crashing my game. Yeah, all I did was make a cup of tea, came back on, loaded up Monster Hunter, told Camp 5 is back, and then proceeded to have my PC to just die. So now we should be good. It's been a proper reset since the tabs incident. Yeah. Everything changed after the Peep Nation attacked. Basically. Right, I'm having revenge. I'm just going to see if we can get it done this time. Arena, which means of course I have specific loadouts. Yeah, it kind of just, yeah, it was a fail. I'll admit that. So let's go hold on, world, you'll have my attention in a second. I need to do the usual. Hello. As usual, I'll put the file down once I'm set up into the class. And once we're in, okay, hopefully my audio settings are good. I checked them before we came into the quest. So that should be correct. Okay, I'm playing Monster Hunter. I'm not playing Dark Souls. B is not run. RB is run. Okay, I'm not on him. Wait, I was on him! Damn it. That was confusing. I thought I was on him, and then I thought I wasn't on him. Awkward. Okay, I might be backed into a corner. Doesn't sound like it. No? Okay. Okay, so if I run away... Okay, that was a feint. The problem here is because I targeted, and then I detarget, and retarget. I couldn't tell if I was actually aiming towards him for a second. This should be max potion? Okay. No, it's round this way. Okay, I got knocked by feathers. I think I'm trapped in a corner. Yeah, I'm trapped in a corner. Oh, I was stunned. Makes sense. I'm still aiming towards Nargi. To my right slightly. I'm getting decent blocks, but no decent follow-up attacks. Okay, I thought I mounted onto him. That's my fault. Okay, so that was either a max potion or an ancient potion or something. I should be back on regular potion. Yeah, I think so. Moved away. I think it just jumped away. Gotcha. Moves around again. Right here. Okay, run away. Or, you know, try to. Okay, nope, faint. This is why I need to unlock Valhazak armor, so I don't have to do it via arena quests. You know, these arena quests are really good for labbing. Because it gives me the set items. That's this way. Yep. I think I'm bleeding or poisoned or whatever from the tail. Yeah, that's a death. Easy death from no healing and getting bled. I think I'm out of them now. Because I think this is life 4 or 5. That was quick. Oh, hold on, I'm eating the easy rations. I should be back to being locked on. Yep. Oh damn it, I missed the timing. Got it. Damn it. I was trying to back off so that I could heal. But I must have clearly misunderstood the assignment. Okay, I think I just wrecked my item menu. Okay, back to rations. So that's super potion, that's regular potion. It's like right here somewhere. Not? You sound like it. Mm-hmm. Can you stop moving away from me? Okay. I must have only a couple lives left. At best. Okay, let's try and see if I can get away. I think I'm near the entrance, so it'll be difficult. Like, all out healing entirely. Okay, if I'm all out of healing entirely, this isn't good. You'll notice I hop. The hops are for animation reset. Yeah. I think I'm just going to start losing the remaining lives now. Damn it. Damn it. No, Dave. When I use the item, it breaks lock on, does it? It may be because yeah, it just does that, I think. That's fine. Hi, Camp. It is the real me. Guild plan. Guild plan. But I want to go again. I mean, to be fair, this is a master rank arena quest. It's not exactly easy, but I still want to have the pleasure of being able to defeat it. And this is still good training for when I get the correct armor to do blindfold, but with my own armor sets. So we run it back. And to be fair, 00Q, you say that, but also it was more impressive the other day when I actually managed to complete some blindfold runs. So going from completing like 3-4 blindfold runs to losing makes it look terrible. I mean, I got the mount off twice, so like I can clearly do stuff. Oh yeah! This one has the Rocksteady. You've put in all the names and waves. Good job, Camp. Oh, it's because they give me first aid meds. Right, okay. They're not on my wheel. Okay. Let's go again. Once more with feeling. Oops. I just assumed I had. Can you come back one item? Okay. Huh? Oh. Because I mounted. It takes the lock off as well. Also, yes, the reason why it keeps taking off lock on 00Q is because when I use the item wheel, the right stick is what I use to select the items. And then instead of release, I have it on click. So sometimes I'll click the item, and then I'll click again. Because I'm no longer in the real menu, it deseleges me, deselects me. Death one? So I should only be one to the left. Yeah, if I show you what I mean, 00Q, so when I'm on this menu here, right, I select a spot and then click right stick to select an item, but right stick also functions as my lock on function, so that'll be why it deselects it. Is your answer? But I would say I'm getting better at recognising when I'm not on lock on. Something right in front of me. trying to proc defensive guard, by the way. That's why you see me shield and de-shield. So I've lost the 2 potions. Huh? Ah. That should be it. Oh. Huh? Right. See about running away? Nope, never mind. That might have been a corner. So this sounds weird, but in my head, how I've been sort of trying to orientate myself from the monster is if I'm pushing forward, I'm going towards it. If I pull back, I'm against it. So it's like a 2D line. It's not the best solution, but it's a solution. Okay. That's the feathers. Yeah, I forgot to max pot. This should be it. That's it. Or I just consumed a mushroom. This build does have Mushroom Mancer on it. Okay, I just came off the step, the little ledge. Okay, Rocksteady's ran off. So no more mantle. Rip. Why is it so quiet? Exhausted? Ah, stunned. Another faint. So I either have none or one max/ancient potion left. So that will probably be the last one. So if I'm correct in this instance, I should be sitting on the first aid med plus option. Okay, right, let's back off. Or just die, that works too. I suppose it's a position reset. Are you just on rations? Okay, I think I've lost all my max hit points. I am ancient and max potions. Because I'm just consuming rations. Nice. Not nice. Yep. I got stunned and then I got confused at my position. Which is why it'd be nice when I can use my own gear, so I can put stun resistance in. Alright. to my left. Ah! Rip. I'll come back to more blindfold. But for now, shall we... Right, let's do this. Don't need me, don't need this, don't need this. Quickly get back to a message. Yeah, almost exactly the same amount of time as well in that fight as last time. So yeah, I'll take the blindfold off now. I can see the light. And I can see the screen. Wow. Incredible. Let's see what happens when I can see the screen, shall we? In before I just immediately die. Oh, I need to sort out Velkana. So yeah, for now that's disappointing. I will get it. I know I will get it. It's just a matter of time. Patience and perseverance. I need to get better at learning the audio cue for when, and also what I'm going to do is, next time I do blindfold runs, I'll put on the damage indicators so you can see what's going on. Because I know when I'm hitting, but it might be easy for you to see while I'm doing it. So next time there'll be damage numbers. I just don't like them on regular hunts. That's all. Disintegrating Blade is acidic glavenus, so this is more of the. Yep, there you go. Let's say more of the variant fights. Ebony Clifford's okay, but I prefer Luna Garen when it comes to Clifford variants, personally. What was the mantle item I had? So, I haven't unlocked it with my character yet, because I haven't gone through and done all the optionals. But mantles are like the boosters. So what I had on was called a Rocksteady Mantle. What the Rocksteady Mantle does, 00Q, is you still take damage, but it allows you to continue to attack. It also prevents stun, because it prevents knockbacks, etc. is what it does. It's like the equivalent of having on full flinch free, full tremor, basically, is what the Rocksteady Mantle does. I would, if I could, show you, but you unlock it via optional quests, and I haven't got that one on this account yet. I just need to go back and I'll do high rank and low rank optionals once I've completed the Iceborne main quest. So where you see like Glider Mantle, actually, should we put on Glider Mantle? Acidic Glavenus shouldn't need a thingy. Glider Mantle is one of the coolest ones to look at. It's going to be completely irrelevant for the fight, but basically Rocksteady Mantle just basically gives me the equivalent of damage reduction and stun proof, basically. Alongside the Temporal Mantle, alongside the Rocksteady Mantle is the Temporal Mantle, which used to just be the most bonkers broken mantle in the game. To a point where I no longer run Rocksteady and Temporal Mantles together because I considered it too broken. Genuinely, I was like, what's the point? These two mantles together are just ridiculous. Because you'd go from not being stunned at all and being able to do great big old hits, to then just running up to the monster and laughing at it because it can't really hit you because you just have like automatic damage dodge. So that's what's up with that. Acidic Glavenus cutscene, I can't remember where it is at all. Let's assume it's down in the miasma somewhere. If there even is an Acidic Glavenus cutscene. I can't remember. Some variants don't get given cutscenes and stuff. Although that itself is kind of an anomaly. Am I running the... Okay. Not necessarily the build I was thinking of, but that's fine. Don't think I've got many more options in Master Rank yet. I was right. There was no reason for me to pick up that last footprint. It literally was where I was heading. So yeah, Acidic Glavenus, as you can probably tell, is a variant of Glavenus. Big ass tail. Big ass head, tiny little legs. Arms. Not legs. Everything in Monster Hunter has huge legs. Also, you'll find that the Iceborne monsters are far more aggressive in their cutscenes. Than in base world. And no, I don't really personally see any difference between regular and acidic Glavenuses. They're both about the same difficulty, realistically. And much like every monster in cutscenes in this game, I could go harvest the Gyros while it's dead. World allows you to do that, but I have no desire. I'd rather just focus on this Glavenus. Slingerthorn, very nice. Wait a second. Did it not give me it, or did it just use it both? I just used the both real quick. Okay, sure. I think here counts as a slope. Yeah, it does. Remember, if you ever play a hammer, just remember where slopes are. Slopes are just like the thing. Also, apologise if anybody's been sending messages in chat for the last 5 minutes. I don't think it's been updated on my mobile app version, so I will double check when I have the opportunity. There we go, mount. And that's why we love slopes. Nope, okay, cool. I was just worried, Camp, it's just me. I've seen you write that, but that's perfect, thank you. Wasn't necessary, but always appreciated. Now I know. I just get antsy about stuff like that. Wouldn't want to miss anything anyway. Trying to point out. You've been busy trying to do that new guild plan. Yeah. New guild plan. New guild plan. I will continue to pester you about the guild plan. Oh, paralysis. Thanks, Gyros. So in Master Rank, these sometimes you can have the small monsters help you out. In this case, you can see that there's underneath Fenneky's bar, there's a bar for a Gyros. That Gyros is just helping me. It's called a Tail Raider. Kind of like the Tail Raider Safari Palico stuff, but just it's just a separate mechanic. Yeah, I knew you were going to jump. That's why I was trying to get off. Of course, I've not actually really got anywhere yet in this game, so I don't have any excess like might seeds or anything. That would be nice. Their slope is over here, but it's going away. Oh! My meal that I had must have given me Palico sharpener. Or whatever that one's called again. Palico sharpening. Something like that. Because I managed to just sharpen my weapon like 2 hits. Rather than the usual 4. And this isn't running speed sharpening or anything. This ledge is always a bit risky because you go straight into damaging water. But should be fine. The other question mark next to the icon of the City of Glavnus is probably going to be an Ebony Odegaran or something equivalent. Which is why it shows it as a question mark, because it's one that I don't know about properly yet. But obviously that's my character's knowledge, not my knowledge. 3 different things. Or it's like a friggin' Basil Goose or something. Then again, we fought Basil Goose enough times, it shouldn't be question marked. Oh yeah! I haven't even shown off the glider mantle yet. Here we go. Welcome to one of the coolest mantles in the game. Look at that. I was just doing it to show it off, but basically, it adds to the it also adds to the mount damage you deal. So not only can it does it allow you to fly out, but it also adds to your what's considered what's considered aerial damage. So it's not a bad thing to run with a insect glaive necessarily. For instance, but honestly, it's best with your best ledge hoppers. So hammers and greatswords. It does wonders with greatsword. Nice miss, my guy. I've already had a stage break on the head, but there's apparently a second one. About to eat my words. And there's the KO. I'm surprised this hasn't gone to sleep yet. Both I and Fenneky are running sleep hammers. There's no spore puffs, so I don't know why it didn't recognise I was right there. But you know what? We take it. I'll say, come fight me. Over here. Apparently I rolled the roll. Oh, I didn't roll off the edge of the rock. Otherwise I could have flown back into him. Just jump along to the head. Just because it's got such a long body, makes it easy to keep up with it when you jump to the head. Because when you land down, as you saw, it was only half of its tail away from me. Come on, man, why are you attacking Fenneky? What's Fenneky ever done to you, except trying to attack you? Going for me? Close. And there was a stone around here. I would like it, please. Onegaishimasu. I can't actually remember where it is, I just know it's somewhere. Oh, mini-maps are helpful. There it is. Okay, that was a moment of stupidity. Come on, my guy, give me another give me another stun. No. Oh, good job, Gyros. I'm taking another paralysis. I was waiting for it to get KO'd, but this works too. I think paralysis works like sleep. Nope, okay. It is back to calm anyway, so I should be able to knock it into a wall. As if I landed on the correct part of its body. Is there a monster equivalent of a frill-necked lizard? There's a few that would be considered along the similar line. Oh! Royal Ludroth. Ludroths would. So, Ludroth isn't necessarily frilled neck, but it does have the appearance similar to like an amphibious version of a frill-necked lizard. And around the neck, it's not a frill, but it's like a... It has sacs, which are used to store either water, or if you're against pink Ludroth, poison. I don't think you fight Pink Ludroth in Rise. I'm fairly certain I don't remember seeing one. But you do fight regular Royal Ludroth. However, I just remember Monster Hunter 3 I had to try and do an arena challenge to fight Pink Ludroth, and that was a pain. Especially with the old camera system, and it being on, and me having it on DS. 2DS. 3DS. You know what I mean. Otherwise, one I'd actually argue is a similar design is Yaku. I'd say Yaku is fairly similar to a frilled lizard. Especially considering that with Yaku, it does become more like a frilled lizard when... You know, we'll fight it in a minute. So there's two options. You've got a quadruped and a biped version. What else would I consider? I mean, if you want to know about like reptile-like ones, I mean, Chameleos is just adorable. It's an elder dragon, but it basically looks like a chameleon. But even its attack patterns are like dorkily cute, however dangerous it may be. Well, of course, most of the monsters in Monster Hunter look fairly like dinosaurs or prehistoric beasts. Not all, of course, just most. Which I think is why I have such an affinity with Monster Hunter. Because you're basically fighting dinosaurs, I mean... It's pretty cool. Yeah, maybe we just do a impromptu Yaku hunt after this, and you can see Yaku properly. Because you might not have been here while I've been doing them. Because I've not done too many of them. That might assuage your questions. I missed with the first bomb. Also, it shows that it's yellow, but it's not. It's only because it's travelling. Unless it's sincerely gone back down to yellow and I didn't notice. And yes, you can genuinely take advantage of a slope even that small of a size. I mean, I know there's more to the slope, but in that instance I only used like a tiny fraction of it. Oh, are you... Oh no, okay, you're in position. I thought you were going to go and... Right, that confused the heck out of me, because it looked like it was going off like it had been sculled, but it isn't. Yeah, I got stun locked by my own misinformation. Nice. Slinger bomb break. Nice miss. That wasn't very good by me. Okay, let's just poison him. Get over here. There we go, poisoned. Nice double hit. Oh yeah, that is one thing Acidic has over regular Glavenus. Glavenus doesn't do the double hit quite as often or as fast. So this Glavenus is stronger in that respect. Well, that feels like a waste of a Glider Mantle. There's only one jump attack away from the mount. I'm still curious about this no sleep thing. Oh, there we go. You know what, this isn't the optimal way to wake up, but let's wake up like this. Pop. And even though it's enraged, as it's waking up, you get a sheer moment where it's not treated as angered. So you can actually knock them into walls and stuff, like I just did there. You can only do that in a very small time window from when it wakes up. If I left it much later, it wouldn't have happened. Oh! Now he's capturable. Unfortunately, I don't have any. I've got traps. I could do it. I just didn't have flash pods to stop him. But that's fine. He's here now. Oh, could have sworn there was a thing where if you jump off a ledge while wearing Glider Mantle, you could glide, but apparently not. Has to be off a straight ledge. I should have been collecting resources in that time. Nevertheless, it's fun to use the Glider Mantle. Stone Thrower Expert. Not a particularly amazing level 4, I have to say. It's nice if I'm using Slinger Thorns and maybe Slinger Bombs, but most other ammo, Stone Thrower is pretty meaningless. So I promised a Zuzuyaku hunt, so you could see the equivalent of Frilled Lizard, but as a biped. Would you be a 1-star or a 2-star or a 3-star then? Don't tell me you're a 1-star. You're a 1-star? Alright. Apparently, Zuzuyaku is not the 2-star I was kind of half expecting. Oh well, it's fine. Let's also swap to Longsword for this one. I quite like Longsword versus Zuzuyaku. Even in Master Rank when it kind of uses its thing better. I suppose, for the meme of it, let's just use Stone Thrower Expert on this occasion. I know I said it wasn't particularly relevant, and I maintain that statement, but I just want the Expert for that crit. Didn't matter how I got it. I will quickly use a meal. Just because. Feline Groomer and Feline Fisher. 2 stats that don't really matter. Especially Feline Fisher. So that's dropped me actually closer to Zuzuyaku, hopefully. There we go. So here's the contender for what I consider to be the biped equivalent of a frilled lizard within Monster Hunter. You'll see in a minute. I tried to press counter, but I apparently was too early. Or too late, one of the two. Wasn't really paying attention. And yes, they give it the sound effect of basically a chicken. Don't worry, you'll see why it's a frilled lizard soon enough. You don't get to avoid the flashing lights entirely, so we will see it. I could avoid it if I broke its head twice. Yeah, I know. It is genuinely animal abuse. I'll try and let it do its flash proper. Here we go, frilled lizard. Then he'll move back because we're in master rank. And then flash. So there you go. That's your proper demonstrations to why I consider it to be frilled lizard-esque. But until I break both headpieces, we'll be seeing more of the flash, so it's not going anywhere. Then it will move, and then it will flash. Master Rank Zuzuyaku adding that extra... In fact, its Master Rank is why it does the extra movement. Just change its attack patterns to subvert your expectations when you first see it. Note the use of the words "first see it." Where's he at? Oh. Nice, I managed to unintentionally roll the stun. That's a very small window. Ah, I just can get out of the way. I was trying to get into the gap. Nevertheless, we're still doing fine. Okay, one headpiece broken. Oh, okay. Nice miss. And then using these guys, I'll show off one other thing about the longsword that not everybody knows. But it's worth showing off. So you can see these guys are going to be taken away and removed from the game. This isn't what I'm showing, by the way. This is just animal abuse. The mechanic I'm going to show off will be out once they're... I have to eradicate them first to show the mechanic off. So this technically is animal abuse, because I didn't need to do this. There is no PETA society in Monster Hunter though. You'll notice that I am losing weapon sharpness when I defeat the dead bodies. That kind of ties into what I'll be showing off. I'll also point out that the dead bodies are contributing to the red sharpness in between my weapon, the red gauge in between the yellow. That's actually getting filled up from me hitting these guys, both dead and alive. So what I was going to show off, can you notice that the sword outline is yellow and going down? If I attack a body, I can use it to charge the sword up. There you go. So now we're at a max level charge again. And once again, if I needed to, I could go all the way from the first level of from no gauge. I can go all the way up to level 3 spirit gauge anytime I want on a dead body. Hidden longsword tech that not everybody knows. Even though they should do if they play enough longsword. But then again, this was the first weapon I mained in World, so I learned that pretty quickly. Whee! Oh man, that was meant to be cool, but I was just too late. Would have been cooler if I was more on time. No, I'm not also fighting the Pomelo. Intentionally, anyway. This guy's just... what do you call it? Coincidental, whatever. What's the phrase I'm thinking of then? Casualty of war. There we go. Attacking the Pomelo was just casualty of war. It got involved. Don't know why I couldn't think of that phrase. It's a very simple one. Oh, I want to use this ledge instead. We've got to go up to it. And yes, Camp, not only is this... Oh, collateral damage. Thanks, 00Q, that works too. So yeah, the game is animal abuse. If you honestly think you're playing the good guy in Monster Hunter, you are wrong. We are not the good guys. We're coming into the animals' environments and basically ruining them for our own sake and convincing ourselves that we're cohabiting properly with them. So it's totally animal abuse, this game. I don't know if Peter's ever made a parody game of this, actually. Like they did with the Pokemon games. Okay, that was a big toe hit. Or Bigfoot hit. This weapon sharpness is poo-poo. Now look, because I've broken the head twice... Oh, okay. Thanks, Fenicky. No, we are not the... We're the good guy, but we're not the good guy. Yeah, now that I've broken the head 00Q, you'll notice that when it tried to do the flash attack, it can't. It will still do the attack, but it will be unsuccessful because it's broken. And it's actually a really good example of the benefit of breaking parts of monsters. Facing the wrong way, but I managed to kick the EI slash onto a Kelby. Okay, sure, Kelby, take up my my sword gauge. Just what I wanted. No, Ziziaki, you do not need to go back towards the Pomelo. Leave the Pomelo alone. I do not want to fight it. And yes, I could have just wedge beetled up here. So he's trying to flash, but he can't. Hold on, Ziziaku, you're going away already. Why did you even come here? First off, let's get this Pomelo off my back. Is that not hit? Get out of here. Piercing pods practically flinch all the time. So, you can just use a piercing pod to flinch a monster. Okay, that's a win. Question is though, can I actually trap it in time? Yes, I can. I mean, I could have waited for it to go to its rest site and capture it properly, but, you know, that works too. Whee! That swing is so cool. Shame it's got such a huge attack delay on it. Otherwise I'd love to use it more. If Darwin took big game hunting a bit too far, indeed you would end up with Monster Hunter. Alright, 00Q, have a good night, buddy. Good night, bud. Sleep well. Okay, next up we'll do, of course, Avenir to Garen, so I can get moving through the damn main quest line so I can unlock Velkhana gear. Even though as mentioned I actually want Black Veil Valhazak. Velkhana gear is cool. The Frostcraft ability was really nice when it was first introduced. It works pretty nicely, but I'd rather have Black Veil Valhazak armor for now, just to help me with blindfold runs. Slightly easier. Do not have enough materials to make that, huh? And we cannot forge this because, oh yeah, because it's forge, not upgrade. Can I upgrade this properly though? Yeah, I can. Let's make the blue sharpness slightly less poo-poo, shall we? sweet. Yeah, that would do. Should we continue long swording rather than hammer? Yeah, let's just go. Let's just keep on the longsword train here. Sounds good to me. Giving a record of the monsters being affected by the song. Well, the answer is just about every Iceborne variant. Most specifically, Elder Dragons and, well, Legianas. But also, Shara Ishvalda is just such an ugly monster. It captivates everything with its song, but its looks are just so ugh. I really don't like Shara. The fight itself is actually quite cool. The multi-stage-ness of the fight makes it quite... it was certainly a surprise when you first fight it. The cutscene is up in the centre. And the Ebony Odogaron absolutely rips the heck out of... Is it a pink Rathian? Wish I could remember now. We'll see it in a second though. I just remember this Ebony Odogaron goes super hard against whatever it fights in the cutscene. Once again feeding into the Iceborne monsters having really aggressive cutscenes. Oh, disappointing. Clifford fights Clifford. Well, that's just boring. Poor Clifford, though. It's absolutely destroyed. I think that Odogaron, I think you can drop down and carve it, maybe? Maybe not. Oh, the game's just being super laggy because it's doing all the particles from Blue Clifford. A little annoying. Oh yeah, Dragon Blight I don't really care about. This weapon doesn't really have an element attached to it. This has got hidden sleep, so it's technically counted as elementless right now. You have to awaken the element using the free element ammo up skill, of which I have none of it in my build because I don't really care about it for this. I'm also just going to charge up the weapon. Do I get Clifford material? Nargacuga material, okay. God, they're being so annoying. Stop roaring everywhere. Okay, let's see about getting the tail here. Oh yeah, with the longsword it's treated like dual blades. You have to weaken it twice to actually get the weaken off. I think that's also true for light bowgun. Can't remember if it's true for bow. Might be true for bow too. Also, I just said bow. Ah, I meant bow. Too far away? Yeah, now that I've leveled up this sword, it's slightly better on the sharpness. Can you become less angry, please? I know you're angry because you got beaten by a big angry cat, but can you not? Also, while there's ultimately two ways of dealing with bleed, I'm actually going to use the third one, which is do absolutely nothing about it. I might as well use a revive. I was going to say I might as well use a jerky, but no. Clifford also got me at the same time. I should have just done the thing. There's no extra effort just to get the thing. The Astro Jerky out. Or sushi fish. Ba, ba, ba. Unfortunately, I still need materials. A lot of them. Nice. Want to finish on the tail. That's the outer part of the tail broken. Okay. So this is meant to be sort of the more proper wake up for the longsword. Spirit Helm Breaker. But nice miss. Come on, give me a tail. It's yellow, so I can go for a... if it'll allow me. There we go. I need to re-weaken the tail though. It's not actually vulnerable, it's just because I broke stage 1. Raw, but luckily it still put the broken proc on him. Like I just avoided the attack there. because I was still gliding. Meanwhile, big hit. What's the other drop? Dragon Pod as well. Yeah, of course, because they're both from weakening Blue Clifford. So they garner the same result. See, the thing is, the Nargacuga wins in the turf war. I think Blue Clifford would win in like a proper monster versus monster fight. You ask me? Oh, it moved. I wanted that tail. Nice roll. Thanks, Nargacuga. Go. Nice. That's what I was after. It's kind of criminal to play longsword and not break a tail. Also, when I was talking about the dead bodies charging up the sword, it doesn't include, I thought it used to include the tails. Maybe it was also tails pre-Iceborne or something. I'm sure there's a piece of the puzzle I've forgotten about. Such is the way. That hit just now would have actually done damage if it still had a full tail. For the meantime, it was just a tiny little knockback with like 3 damage attached to it. There we go. Everything can miss except the final one, but if the final one hits, you get a spirit gauge level. Just balance. However, this is only level 2, so I don't get the full jump attack. I just get the level 2 version. Still allows me to do the same thing, it's just... I guess it's the benefit of being a shorter animation. But of course, the more swings you do in it, the more damage the later swings of the gauge get, so it's a trade-off. can also change directions when you sheath look. That's another longsword tech that people don't know. When you do the eye sheath, you can actually the spirit sheath, you can actually direct your character's movement and go from there. That's it, Clifford. Focus on Fenneky while I heal. Good boy. Faint? Yeah. That's the problem with not having steadfast jewels early game. I know we're like 3/4 of the way through the Iceborne campaign, but I still consider this early game. True late game really is having all the appropriate armors and weapons. I'm still kind of not at that stage of this account yet. Won't be far off though. And then I think once I've got all the appropriate measures in place, I then want to really try and ramp up the blindfold run difficulties. I didn't hit it, okay. Oh, and he just jumps past it anyway. That was a miscalculation, I didn't think about that. Also, wow. 1 hit KO, huh? What the dog doing? I love that meme. That meme's so good. Really, that needs to be the sign-off on all Clifford hunts. I may have to implement that moving forward. Also, them crystals there are more for the Steamworks, really, the Dragon Vein and Spirit Vein crystals. Ah well, at least it's something. I thought that'd be too early, but it was not too early. Sweet. Hey, Blue Clifford, come fight me. That's it. Don't ask why we're fighting near a wall. Oh, and then he turned around. POS. I should have done the punch, but I was the wrong side of the head. Because of course the side of the head you're on determines which side you'll punch. You can't choose to be on the left-hand side of the head and punch him left. That part works on real life physics, I guess. As realistic as when I punch mutant giant blue dogs that spew dragon fire out of their mouth. Which, if you're wondering, is every second Tuesday. Right, I think Ogre Garen's kind of running out of steam now, because I'm actually able to get on and attack with very little consequence. Can't counter? Okay. Also, yeah, I angered him. He was exhausted, and then I angered him. Minor detail. Phew, I just got through the health cloud. Bear in mind that when a health cloud is down, it does stay for a duration. So if you don't get the initial tap, you can still run through the cloud. It's just not the greatest length duration. Also, if you're wondering why I was able to just use a health potion despite being at full health, it's because when you have wide range on, it actually lets you use potions at full health because it considers the use of wide range, which is really handy actually. I'll often sit there and chug potions at max health to save a team. Also, that skill is called Resuscitate. Seems pretty sus. Ooh. You're still angry, huh? Right, Legiana. You pain in the butt. It does, however, allow me to attack the Clifford. With Legiana damage being collateral. Where'd he go? Wait a minute, where did you go? Up there. Okay. Right. I was wondering why he turned yellow. It's because he was about to start travelling. He'll be red again in a second. I mean, he's always blue, so... Incorrect statement. But you know what I mean, the eye. I.e. the aggression level. Oh, chugging frames for absolutely no reason. Yeah, I didn't have the time to counter. I tried. That's it, Fenneky, good job. Still chugging frames? Is this the continued aftermath from the tabs experience? Despite a computer reset? Maybe. Nice. Let's do it. I was debating not doing it and just using a rock to plummet him in the wall, but this will work. Oh, he's not angry now anyway. Perfect. Over here, Clifford. Oh, and you'll also notice that it would have been a head break that I've just received, or just gave out, because Blue Clifford is no longer spewing dragon flames from his mouth. Another example of part break affecting the attacks. He's just sniffing the camera. I mean, obviously it wasn't, but it genuinely looked like he was trying to sniff the camera. That's a good point. If you think the protagonists are in a lot of danger, what about the people that are controlling the cameras around the protagonist? What about them? They must have taken some flak. Are you attacking just the wing drakes? Is that all you're going for? Ah, he's gonna eat one. Cliffords are very obsessed with eating meat. So if you carry meat with you and stuff, you can just place it down and they'll eat it almost always. It can work as a nice little area starter. Yeah, I'm just going to dodge your raw. Or counter it even. If you're playing with longsword, you should be able to counter the raws wherever possible. If you know it's coming. Gives you a free sword gauge, essentially. Why would you not want that? No, you don't. Rip me. Don't ask me why I kept making contact with its hand. I guess I just wanted to shake. He's a dog after all. Can't tame this one though. If you were wondering why I was using the R2 move while I had no gauge, it's because it was a position maneuver. Oh! I'm not in time to flash it, but we can capture it. Kampf, you never need to apologise. You do you, boo. You do you. Your presence is more than enough. Don't ever worry about that stuff. Up we go. Oh wait, is it not actually? Hold on. You can't put traps down in this environment. I have to get to a flat surface. Then we'll wait for Cliff to come back up. Get up here. Get over here, but I don't have the scorpion thing. Hit me. Okay, yes, it was limping. Definitely was limping. Good. I mean, otherwise I would have just finished it off. It doesn't really matter, but, you know, save 40 seconds a hunt by capturing. Suppose if we're going to be efficient. Also, I think the armor set I'm currently wearing gives me extra Because it's a holiday event one, I'm fairly certain there's something about getting extra rewards from captures on it. I could be mistaken. Ba da 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 do do do. Oh yeah, Camp, by the way, I think I've actually further optimized my gold farming build, so by about 15 to 20%, which is quite neat. So I'm earning even more money. I didn't mention it earlier, but I've done some small optimizations, and I earn pretty much the same, if not slightly more money a run, but also it's quicker. I will make the perfect AFK gold build, damn it. I could do more bonus gold lines though. Oh, Velcana. Yeah, I've been doing a lot more bones camp lately. I think I'm up to, obviously I'm nowhere near what you've done, but I think I'm up to about I think I've done about 3k dragons, so I'm up to 15k dragon defense, I think. So defense of Celiana quest. I seem to recall I'm forced to carry bombs to shoot Velcana at the end, but otherwise it's a straightforward Velcana fight. Memory serves. So I should be fine just to go into it. Oh, about 15,000, I think. Not like a lot, but getting there. But I still also need to upgrade my witches, etc., to actually deal more damage. So it will be more when I can clear it faster. I quite like this quest actually. This one's quite cool because it's very different from the rest. It may well be camped, it may well be, but I'm not going to be pushing anything until we do our big push. I'm just literally stockpiling for that moment. Boss killers, I've got Sarah. Not bad. And then I think I've got, oh yeah, Elizabeth. That's right. Elizabeth as well. So 2 decent boss killers. Oh, my main bit. Oh, with when you ask about witches, the witches aren't in the build, but I'm using poison ones versus bone dragon. The bone dragon build is just poison mainly. Come on, let me fight it already. Yeah, that's true, Camp, but they're dealing enough damage against the dragon for now. I could convert everything into proper They could convert into a full physical build for dragon killing, but meh. To be honest, right now this Velkhana is more of a dragon I'm interested in killing. So, Velkhana, this is kind of like the Zora Magdaros quest, except it's a lot cooler. Velkhana goes to attack the barricade to get into the base. Yeah, ice dragons are neat, but like in I have to say in Spyro, I think it's the New Beginning I've got on the GameCube. In Spyro New Beginning, I did like Ignitus, but then again, he is voiced by Gary Oldman. And also Ignitus is the main mentoring dragon, so you're meant to have a affinity with him as the player. Also in this fight you get to see pretty much the rest of Velkhana's attacks, with like one or two exceptions. The first fight we did was like two of its attacks. Now it's doing the ice from the ground, this attack, and the producing ice when it does its breath excess. Last time it did very basic versions of most of that. You can sit on the third ring, wait for the first two to explode, and then go in. I was just being cautious for no reason. Also, ignore the fact that they're firing projectiles into Velkhana. They're literally doing nothing. This fight is entirely driven by your damage. Obviously, except from this part, where they bind it, that allows me to attack there, but otherwise, you do all the damage. Yes, I'm doing great. I'm the one dealing the damage. I'm not doing great. That was, yeah, they did a thing to support. 1 second. There we go. I think I should be unmuted now. It's just trying to find a time to unmute myself. Again, this isn't really damage, this is just scripted stuff. They want you to feel like they're actually starting to help for a change, rather than just take all the credit. So now we have to go up. This is what I quite like about the quest. We get to go behind. And now we load up the cannonballs / ammo. Yeah, fuel cells for the different type of Dragonator. I think I have to load 2. And then the quest ends, unfortunately. It's a very short but very different quest. Short but sweet. Unfortunately though, I'm still frozen. You know, technically it's more neutral because I have Resuscitate, but oh well. So Velkhana's about to break through and then it will attack me while I'm trying to load the second one. Makes it rather inconvenient. Unfortunately I don't have, what's it called? Pro Transporter. Yep, the minute you pick it up, it procs the... Yeah, it is very different. There's only really 1 or 2 other quests, anything like this. Did it load? It didn't load. He literally attacked me as it was finishing. Yikes, Velkhana. That's just rude. What I could maybe consider doing is going back to camp and grabbing the mantle, the stealth mantle, ghillie. Ghillie is the word I'm looking for. But you can kind of see that this quest is a bit more convenient when you have allies with you doing it, because one person can load, the other person can like flash and all the rest of it. Oh, I'm complaining. I'm a one-man army. I can do it. Fenneke's there being a distraction. Quest finishes. Bang. Even if Velkhana's up with me. Fairly certain. I just need to push the buttons. I don't think it has to be in front. I don't recall. Yeah, we just need to pull the levers. Because there you go. Scripted to move to the side. So that's Velkhana fight 2 of 3. Next one is chase it to... Next one will be to just actually hunt it. And it unlocks area 16. However, given the time, I may leave that for another day. Or by the time that I next stream, I'll have already done it. But once this cutscene ends, I'll be calling the end of the stream. Or I'll just do it while it's going. So, yeah. Just standard cutscene. Thanks 00Q and Camp specifically. Thanks to everyone else who's come to tune in as well. Appreciate your presences. The honour and pleasure has been all mine. And I will see you all soon. Probably tomorrow. I don't think I'm Or I might come on for a cheeky Holocure stream later, but I doubt it. So, I'll see you soon.